Yeah.
Okay. So it's Maths, season 10, episode
29.
29.
29.
You can't be serious. 29.
And
The final no, not countdown. The
Final
final
commitment.
commitment ceremony.
Yeah.
yeah, so we see the up to the preview, Beck and Bay, it's the issue, the elephant in the room.
The one big
Moving.
issue. Yep.
They're not going to be able to get past it.
We see Davide and Keye, which, that...
I think
anyway.
it's personally, I think they're doomed.
Yeah.
Yep. We see Nelly and Steven. They
Doomed.
went back to different apartments. Abi and John, they're sweet.
Not doomed.
They're good. Leo and April.
Doomed.
Yep, different apartments. Leisha and Reiss. She fell for him. He hasn't fallen for her.
Doom
It's-
adjacent.
Yeah, it's all getting a bit, Then
And
we
she's
get
very sweet. I mean,
She doesn't
yeah.
I
deserve
don't think
it.
there's a lot going on, but she's very sweet.
her heart's in the right place,
Yeah,
isn't it? She doesn't
yeah.
mean any harm.
Yeah.
So we get to the experts. We get to the couch, and they start off by saying that Grace and Ashley are not there, which is fairly obvious.
Can we really call them experts anymore? With their hit rate, I mean, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, Grace and Ashley are not at the night because they need more time, meaning they're being talked into.
Trying to stay.
Turning up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So they start off with Davide and Keye and the whole cat cafe fight. Basically, a saucer of milk for table 2 was what
I mean,
we
it
saw.
wasn't a small cage with 6 lions.
No.
All right.
It was a medium-sized room with how many cats?
8.
8 cats.
Come on, man. So just 8 cats, and look, they weren't trying to attack you or anything. They were
Yeah,
all
they were
really
friendly
good
cats.
I'll be
Like,
out there and just say, I am not a cat person. I'm very much more a dog person than I
Yeah.
ever was a cat person. But it's not a threatening environment.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
Yeah.
cats.
there wasn't lava falling from the ceiling. You didn't have to worry about, I don't know. Anyway.
I liked Paul's comment that, oh, dude, you're overwhelmed. That's a trigger. You should use that.
His
from the-
overwhelm is the response. It's not the trigger.
It's not the trigger, and it's not like this is a key part. No, they both knew he was overwhelmed. They were both very well aware.
I reiterate, the experts are not very expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it brought up Davide's feeling abandoned, which, hey, fair enough. Your partner basically chucks a hissy fit and
and
goes
abandoned
back.
him.
Yeah.
Goes
Like-
back to his apartment in Canary Wharf and abandoned him.
But you can't deny this. I feel abandoned when I am abandoned. Like, that's a fairly reasonable statement.
It's not nuts, is it?
Yeah, you don't need to read between any lines. There
Yeah.
are no lines. It's very simple.
I
You
feel
left.
I feel blue when I'm wearing a Smurf costume. Yes,
Yeah.
because you're blue.
Yeah.
When you're abandoned, and he was abandoned.
So basically, it seems that they've realised that they need to find a safe word.
This is the most stupid thing I've ever heard. This is not communication. If you need a safe word when you're communicating that you are feeling in any way, shape, or form triggered in a normal environment, that means you don't know how to communicate at all.
I mean, we're a close-knit family of autistic ADHDers.
Yeah, but we don't need a safe word for anything.
That's exactly right. That's what I mean. We can look, we can feel, we can
We are
read
supposed
the
to have
room.
communication issues.
That's right. We can read the room and go, okay, that person is not okay. I'm going to tease them, or they're going to lose it. That's what they do to me all the time.
Yeah.
And then they soon find out whether, okay, no, trying to rip her on even more is just not, because she's not going to have it.
No, it always works.
I was about to say that hasn't happened yet.
But they try it.
It is
trust
the
me.
doomsday scenario.
Anyway, so, is it going to work?
No, long term it can't work. And I mean, I know they both, I'll use the phrase, in love, but they're not.
They're in love with the experiment inside this bubble.
Yeah.
And that's really sweet.
And they are real feelings. When you're
Yeah.
inside, when you're in a filming environment, they
Yep.
are real feelings.
Yep.
But they're real feelings in response to a non-real environment.
Yeah.
So therefore, not real.
He's being Truman showed.
So we
They are
moved
true
on.
and showing themselves.
Yeah, we moved on to Leah and Leigh.
Leah's great. Lee's got good hair. Got to admit that.
Yeah.
Well done, Mum.
Yep.
Lee's mum. Good hair.
Yep.
But beyond that, It's the same rubbish of
Yeah.
I get triggered, she gets triggered. Yeah.
It's just not
I
gonna
have
work.
trust issues. She disrespects me.
She doesn't disrespect because disrespect implies intent.
Yeah.
And I will follow that up until I am buried. To disrespect someone, you've got to have intent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the intent might just be that you don't care about their feelings at all.
Yeah.
But the intent can't be that you are being yourself and you're a friendly person. That is not intent. Intent is, I don't care about Leigh's feelings, therefore I'm doing this. And this is about Leah bumping into someone that she knew from old times, whatever those old times
two
were.
girls from old times, and she stayed.
I mean, it might have been
one.
one of the girls was from old times. The other one was with the girl that was from old times.
Right, okay.
That's how I understood
Right.
it. I might be wrong, but that's how I understood it.
Yep.
But here's the thing: you bump into people from old times rarely,
Yeah.
right? And that's an important moment. Leigh is there at home, right? So it's not a rarely situation. But if I bumped into a friend from old times and I wandered over to talk to them and you were getting concerned, what would you do?
I'd just walk over and introduce myself.
That's because you're a human being with a functioning brain. Okay?
Yeah.
If you can't just walk over and say, hello, Leah's friend, I'm Leigh, we're married.
Yeah. But you don't even need to do that.
It squashes most fears, I feel.
If you are fearful, though,
That's what she could have done.
yeah.
She could have just walked over.
And I mean, she could have even done it in like a really passive-aggressive, threatening way if she wanted to. Hello, person from old times. I'm Leigh. We're married.
We're married.
See this here?
Yeah, see this here?
That means
That's
marriage.
his wedding ring, by the way, guys.
It is.
Yeah, we're married.
See?
I mean, she could
It
have
would look
walked.
great on me, but it doesn't
She
fit.
could have walked over to them at the bar and just put her arm around her and gave her a kiss on the cheek and then said, "Oh, hi, I'm Leigh."
She could have walked
That
over,
would have made it really
grabbed her,
clear and given her a
given
good
her the
old
full
snog.
dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have, but no. She
could have
just,
sat
I mean,
down.
Leah would
Sat
probably
there
think that
and-
was hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
right. She just sat there and got in her head like, "Oh, she's going to go home with her. Oh, there's something going." Just anyway, these two are doomed.
Yep.
And seriously, but then they wrote "stay." Oh my! For the love of all things sane, just
you stay
please
for
stop.
clicks. You stay for clicks.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Do you know what?
Reiss.
You would stay if you wanted people to like and subscribe. You would. You would do that.
You would do that. So
Continue.
Reiss and Leisha, her family are concerned because she has 100% fallen in him. She's invested more than she can afford to lose.
It's painfully obvious that he's not there.
Yep.
Now,
And-
I'm going to go back in with I like Leisha. Leisha seems nice.
Look, she's harmless.
She's sweet.
Fun. Yep.
I don't think there's a lot going on in the nicest possible way. Like I don't think she's Machiavellian in her plotting or anything like that. I don't think that. I think she's just a girl.
She's carefree.
She's just a girl standing in front of a guy, like the movie, whatever
That's
the movie
right.
was,
She's just a skater
standing
girl.
in front of a boy,
hoping
asking to
that
be
he's
loved.
loved. Yeah, that's exactly what she is.
Yeah. She
And
just wants to
unfortunately,
be
the guy
loved.
she's in front of just really isn't into her.
Yeah.
Do we find it interesting that Paul could see full well that Leisha's put 100% in, she's 100% invested in this.
Yeah.
And he could see.
He didn't ask.
He didn't.
He
did
didn't
he?
ask Reiss how.
No,
Yeah.
he just gave him a number and said 80%.
Yeah,
We
you're
all
about
sat
80% in
here,
there,
didn't we? And we were
He's about 80% out, really,
like,
most
seriously, come on.
of the time. If he was 50% in, I'd be shocked.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is really sad because she's harmless. She's not a bunny boiler. She's got no bad intent. She's not.
And the thing is,
she's
you
fun.
could, no matter who you are, you could put up with Leisha.
She'll make a good mum.
Yep.
She'll
She'd
make
be a fun mum.
She'll be a fun mum. She'll make
Yeah.
a good mum. Look, you'll never have a dull moment in your life.
No.
She's
No.
likely to prank you at the front door,
Yep.
like every day, to the point where you think, oh, for the love of all things sane, I'm going to go in through the back door.
No, I don't think.
She'd always be a barrel of laughs.
Yeah, she's
you know?
fun.
And
Yeah.
like she said, she just needs to have that reassurance when she gets a little bit emotional. She needs that reassurance from her partner, that being a hug. It's okay, Leish. Just take a breath. Everything's okay.
It's not going to happen,
That's
though.
not that hard.
Doomed.
If you're
Doomed.
invested in someone, it's not that hard, is it?
Yeah,
Now,
no.
if it was Nelly, yeah, but you know,
See, I wouldn't give Nelly the time of day. Just between you
Different
and me and the
kettle of
gatepost.
fish.
On Nelly.
Anyway, we'll go on to Abi and
Okay.
and John.
They're golden, not doomed.
They're fantastic. They love each other.
Yeah.
Abby's mum gave the seal of approval. Abby's dad spoke.
Yeah, we saw that. We
Yeah.
didn't think he could do that.
That was like, wow.
I thought maybe he was like seriously handpicked or something. He was like under the.
Yeah.
Under the thumb.
Yeah, so that was fantastic. They're sweet. They're doing great.
Yeah.
We move on to April and Leo. Basically, that's just
Doomed.
not. Yeah, that's just not
Doomed.
going.
I mean, they
anywhere.
wrote leave, didn't they?
They did.
They're
Did
gone.
write leave. They were a first couple that said leave, and really it was about time. But you know, April admits to being cold and not affectionate, and that could have potentially helped change things in their relationship. Leo's friends said that, you know, look, you just aren't compatible, and she's not the guy for you. And then she got really defensive about it, and then when they turned the opposites, and then her family said, "You're not compatible," and she went, "Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'm not." Anyway, so it was just kind of go back and forth, and then on the couch it was just kind of like, just stop. They wrote leave, and so they should.
They should.
April admitted that she was cold and she wasn't affectionate, and that's something that she learned that maybe she could do. And Leo learnt that he needed to open up more and not give so much of himself to the other person, and that, you know, he needs to make sure that's reciprocated. They wrote leave. Moving on to Rebecca and Bailey.
See, they got the bluebell problem, which
Yeah.
I mean,
She's not a problem.
She's not. Well, no child is a problem. They're all gifts from the gods. However, she was gifted that she's in existence, and as a result, he can't move easily.
Well, Bluebell's mum probably isn't prepared to move. And,
Yes,
you know, look,
Bluebell's
at the end
mum.
of the day,
Come on,
right?
play ball. You just move. You
Just move for him, go on.
just move with him.
So
Yeah.
they've put a Band-Aid on it, which was really frustrating.
Yeah.
They put a Band-Aid on it. He can work remotely at the moment. But Rebecca's convinced that if 5 years down the track they have a baby, she has to be there because she has to have that support network. Now,
Yeah.
people change. If that support network have also got young families, I'm
Well,
sorry.
no. I think her support network is her mum,
Okay.
Yeah.
but we wish her mum well and hope she lives a very great and long life. Okay, let's not take this out of context. But people get hit by buses every day. Now, buses aren't so much a problem because they're very soft in the front. We've talked about this before. But it might be a truck. Okay?
Just something could happen.
Something could happen.
Something could
Yeah.
happen.
And mum could be gone.
All NAMA of road vehicles.
Yep.
Just anything could happen. Things happen.
Big
The bottom
bike.
line is, Becca and Bailey, if you guys are your forever people,
You
just
are your
get-
team.
Just get on with it.
Yeah, you are your
because
team.
You become your team.
Yeah.
That's who you become. And
And at that point, it doesn't matter where in the world you travel.
yeah, or where
You are
live,
your team.
you're your team. And
You are your support network.
yeah, that's right. And you make it work.
I mean, not everyone can do what we did. Like, people don't have the capacity for it. We travelled extensively with small children and worked remotely with small children. Not everyone can do that.
Yeah.
But they're not asking for that. And I mean, it's 2025. If people can go to university and school and work all remotely on a computer, you can get emotional support on a video call.
Yeah. So, you know, the Band-Aid of him working remotely now, that's great. It's really good. But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, that decision needs to be made, and they're not getting any younger. They're
No.
either in it.
Well, the thing
or
is,
they're
she's not
in it.
getting any younger
That's
either.
right.
I mean, 5 years till babies.
Yeah, that makes her nearly 40. That makes her just
I mean, you
short
can
of
do
40.
it, but it's a stretch.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll see how they go.
Nelly and Steven.
Yeah, Nelly and Steven.
Yeah, well, that's a
So Nelly banged on about,
Train wreck.
Bailey treated her basically like he treats Beck, and she, wants to be treated like that. And then she said that, my rule is that you're not allowed to cook for April.
How dare you?
And he didn't technically cook dinner, but supposedly
He cooked breakfast.
the big full-on cooked breakfast class is cooked. So, he disrespected
no.
her.
If the rule was you're not allowed to cook, and he cooked, he disrespected he disrespected her rule, which is different. Okay, but the guts of it are, you can't make rules over social interactions that then change. Like, it's a whole thing. I mean, what if you had a conversation with someone? You spent time, Nelly and Steven spent time together, and maybe all the way through that, and I'm going to go into stereotypes here, maybe she was talking about Indian-style food that he didn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe just in the conversation, there is a cultural difference. I'm just going to recognise the cultural difference.
Yeah.
And then, finally, he's talking to someone about poached eggs on avocado, which is maybe his favourite and her favourite, and then he says, I make a banger poached eggs on avocado toast.
Yeah.
And then so in that case, he does it because he's a person who will appreciate that.
And then
he would think that the other would not.
That's right.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Now look, I don't like Steven. I don't think that's what happened. But you've got to leave yourself open to a world of change.
Yeah.
But, he ruined it because he put chili flakes on it.
Well, which is pretty stupid.
We've talked about
Maybe that's his thing, though. Maybe that's what the conversation was about. Oh, you know what I do to make it really good? I put chili flakes on it.
Yeah.
Really? I've never had it with chili flakes on.
No, man.
Must be good,
I'll make them up for us tomorrow morning.
No, just make banging poached eggs and put some cracked pepper and some cracked sea salt on there.
Look, I agree. Obviously, I agree. Chili flakes on a poached egg is stupid. But, I'm sorry, Britain, stop with the chili flakes. Unnecessary. Don't have to worry about this whole thing of British food's rubbish. That comes from a stereotype from the war, when there was no food, okay? It's not true anymore.
Listen, that was all from the war. Now we're just in a recession. It's way better.
Well, no.
Well, now we can't afford eggs.
No,
Yeah.
we can, but we can at least look at real eggs, okay?
We can look at eggs and pictures of eggs and go, I wish
you
I
could always
afford eggs.
Yeah.
You could always look at eggs, but during the war there was only powdered egg. You couldn't even look at an egg.
No.
That's true.
Unless your family owned a chicken farm. Amanda's family owned a chicken farm.
Okay, so anyway, there was all that. Then they talk about, homestays and, of course, how that was just a debacle, blah, blah, blah. That was just a train wreck. And then Nelly brings out...
The dossier.
Out it comes. I've
Yep.
got a piece of paper, but let's pretend this is a piece of paper. This is Steven's profile on Hinge.
Yep.
And I've investigated it.
Now, number one, I believe he probably was on Hinge.
Yeah.
He was probably on Tinder and Hinge and all sorts of others.
Whatever the others are.
Yep, maybe even Grindr. It's hard to know.
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know him that well. But I assume that he was. But for everybody to go, it's verified! Seriously, people, have you not heard of identity theft? There are ways and means. This is done every day.
AI.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stuff
not even AI. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to verify it with your own face, have it get the blue tick, and then change all the photos. I feel like that's simple as.
Now, if you think that's impossible, tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
What I do know for sure is that there is no lengths to which people will not go. No lengths to which people will not go in order to catfish. They bring out a new system and it will be catfished upon very quickly because catfishing, frankly, well, a lot of people like it. A lot of other people don't like it, but they're usually the fishies, not the fishers. The catfishers tend to really think it's a good
I
thing.
think the show's still going, isn't it?
Is it?
And we started watching it when it first started because we were like, what? No. Because he got... Anyway,
But-
if you know, you've watched Catfish. I'm pretty sure the show is still going.
But the whole thing with the experts, it's verified. All of the dating apps now have got very stringent verification processes.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No.
Okay, they just don't.
It's all for show.
You know who else doesn't? HM Revenue and Customs.
Do you know who else doesn't? The banks.
Yep.
'Cause we had to go through this recently, and when I'm sorry, is that all you had to do? What?
You're what now?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Really? Like,
And this
Okay.
this stuff is where millions of pounds are getting transferred around the place.
yeah. Yeah.
So compared to
a
Hinge,
dating app.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. So Nelly claims that he's been on Hinge the entire marriage.
I doubt that.
I don't even care.
Yeah, we don't even
Look,
care anymore.
the truth of it is they were never going to work.
No.
Yeah.
They just weren't.
No.
And anyone that says they were was trying to window dress around it. They weren't ever going to work.
Yeah.
So they're gone.
Yep. They did. They said leave. Paul basically got the, one last dig in there at Steven that, you're defensive and you're egotistical and you need to be vulnerable, Steven.
Why does he need to be vulnerable? This is what I want to know.
And hey, if he's defensive and egotistical, he knows full well he's defensive and egotistical if that's what he is. And if he chooses to change that, he chooses to change
But if
it.
that's who he is,
That's right.
pretending to be vulnerable is not going to make the match work long term.
No. No. Did they say to Nelly, you're overly needy and insecure and clingy?
And
No,
a
they
dentist.
didn't.
And a dentist.
And a dentist.
No, they didn't. They didn't say that. She just got to say, I know my worth and I deserve and
do you know what you deserve, Nelly? Do you know what we all deserve? We deserve nothing. We deserve what we work for, not our birthright. You're not a princess. Give it up. This is not Disney.
Even princesses get put in their place. Anyway, we got on to final dates and we tuned out. Sorry, we'll just see it tomorrow like you guys will.
Yeah. It's so late.
It's really late. We're really tired.
It's been a very big day.
Huge day. And so anyway, thank you to our 52 subscribers. We love you. The rest of you can just...
Is it still only 52? You people. Ugh. Today we're going to fade to dragons.
Bye.
Bye.